Hi guys, this is Grandma Cheep Cheep, and as you can see I am preparing to can. I have some crab apples over there that I was gifted with. Just a little bit of squash. That's not to can, that's for dinner. Some eggplant that I got from the farmer's market, a cabbage, some beautiful fruits and vegetables, and of course my water bath canner. And I am going to do a video on canning essentials. I just have these out ready to use, and I thought I'd give you a picture of some beautiful vegetables. Meet me over at the island and I will start this video. Okay guys, welcome back to my vintage kitchen. My name is Grandma Cheep Cheep. In preparing for my canning this season, I always like to go through my canning tools and so forth to see what needs to be discarded or what needs to be repaired if I need to repair something, because it's nothing more frustrating for me than if I am ready to use something, let's say a pot, and the handle is a little weak and something. I just don't like to stop and repair. So my process in canning is to repair anything that needs to be repaired beforehand so I can enjoy my canning experience. But while I was doing that, I was going through some of my tools that I had, and I thought, this is so typical of America, or of Americans. Everything is supersized, even the cooking utensils. And I have some examples to share with you. This is my basic potato masher. This one especially is what I use all the time. And it's small compared to potato mashers of this day and age. This also is a old potato masher, and I don't have one. I guess this is a bad example because I don't have one to compare that with, but these are small. What I do have to show you are, these were the forks that you would turn your, if you were frying, if you would turn your meat with or anything. They are small, tiny, compared to the only one I have is this one. But you can see that today's forks is nothing like these, and I actually love these because they're easy to work with. Even the ice cream scoops, this was the regular size ice cream scoops back in the day, and now you just have big ones. You just don't only have these, but this is a bigger size scoop of ice cream to tempt us to tempt us to get this supersized ice cream. Even the pizza cutter. This is a pizza cutter from way back when. Look at the size of it now. Unbelievable. This really blew my mind, because this was the regular size stirring pot for your soup, and this was the one that you strained it with. Old vintage spoons. Now look, you can put the spoons inside. They're twice the size or more of the ones now. Look at this one. I just don't know why we went that way. This one isn't quite as big, but this one is just enormous compared to the little one. Even the soup spoons. This is a typical soup spoon from back in the day. Probably maybe 60s. And look at them today. I mean, you can just put this inside of there and just have a lot more, I guess. More is better. Even our plates are bigger now. The spatulas, I use these all the time. I don't have one to show you that's big now, but this was the typical pancake flipper spatula back in the day. Now they're at least 1.5 times this size. So that was then and this is now. Now we have supersized everything. Unfortunately, Grandma Cheep Cheep has supersized herself. So let me know what you think. I don't know if it's a conspiracy to keep us fat, but even our utensils have gotten big. Leave me a thumbs up, rate, comment, and subscribe. My name is Grandma Cheep Cheep. I'll see you on the next video. Goodbye now.